Sometimes the tiniest voice can whisper the truth. Welcome back, friends. Tonight we follow Emma into the woods. In this tale, a brave young woman uncovers a hidden truth, guided by a mysterious whispering bird. Love cozy bedtime tales? Don't forget to subscribe and join us for many more magical tales to come. Now let's step softly into the forest with Emma and find out who's waiting for her among the trees. In a perfect village lived a kind miller and his daughter Emma. Emma was cheerful, gentle, and loved feeding the birds by the river every morning. The blue birds always chirped happily when she arrived, fluttering around her like old friends. One afternoon, a polite but quiet young man came to the mill. He asked if he could marry Emma. He smiled, but his eyes looked sad, as though he carried a secret. Emma's father thought the man looked respectful enough, but Emma felt a tiny flutter of worry in her heart. The man invited Emma to visit his home, deep in the forest for a few days, so she could see where she might live one day. With her father's permission, Emma agreed, but before leaving, she knelt down beside a garden to pick soft flower petals. She told herself, just in case I forget the way home. And as she followed the man towards the forest path, Emma quietly dropped a flower petal here and there. A soft blooming trail led back to the mill. The man's home was a house deep in the woods. Emma tried to feel comfortable, but something in the air felt very still. That evening, as they sat down for supper, a knock sounded at the door. Two travelers stood outside, tired and hoping for a warm drink. Emma rose to help, but the man stepped in front of her. His voice was as sharp as ever, as he said, "Go away, I don't have time for strangers." He slammed the door. Emma was startled. Helping others was something she had always been taught to do. As the man walked away to fetch more wood, he turned his back to her. That's when Emma noticed the glowing bluebird perched on the edge of a small table. It fluttered its feathers and whispered softly, only loud enough for Emma to hear. "Emma, leave while you can." Emma frowned gently. "That's silly," she whispered back. "He's just tired." The next afternoon, Emma looked at the flowers near the window when another knock came. A gentle older woman stood outside, holding a tiny bundle of belongings. "Please," she said softly, "may I rest by your fire?" Emma's heart warmed. She opened her mouth to invite her in, but again the man hurried forward. "No," he said coldly. "Find someone else to bother." He shut the door without another thought. Emma's heart sank. Why was he so unkind? As his back turned again, the blue bird fluttered to the corner of the table, wings brighter than before. "Emma, he is not who you think. Escape." "No, perhaps he's just having a difficult day." Still believing the man's goodness, she ignored the bird's warning once more. On the third morning, a small stray cat paddled up to the door, purring softly. Emma kneeled down to pet it, smiling as it rubbed up against her hand. But the man frowned. "Shoo, I don't want any animals here." He waved the cat away until it darted back into the trees. Emma watched sadly. This time the truth tugged at her heart. This was not a warm home. This was not a kind man at all. Her smile faded as the man walked into the back of the room, his back turned for a long moment. The bluebird whispered to Emma once more. "Emma, listen now. You must leave." Emma looked toward the doorway. Then she looked at the bird. And for the first time, she believed it. That night, the man fell asleep early. Emma tiptoed through the quiet house. She paused at the table, where the little bluebird waited. "Go now," it whispered, "and the forest will guide you home." Emma touched the cage, gently in thanks. Then she stepped outside, under the soft moonlight, following the petals she previously left. One by one, forest birds fluttered down to guide her, and even a stray cat walked by her feet. By sunrise, Emma reached the mill. Her father ran to her. She told him everything. He hugged her tightly and said, "At least you listened to your heart, my brave girl." From that day on, Emma helped anyone who wandered near the woods, gently reminding everyone she meant that kindness is a light we can always carry, even in the darkest forest. Emma returned home, safe and sound, and she never stopped helping those in need. She learned that a gentle heart and listening closely can lead us the right way. Thank you for spending your time with us tonight. If you enjoyed this cozy bedtime story, please like and subscribe for more bedtime adventures. Have a calm and cozy night. Good night.